Peace world, what's going on? Welcome to another Substantial Weekly. My name is Substantial, of course. If it's your first time to the channel, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And welcome, man. Peace world and welcome. Super happy, man, just to be back for another Substantial Weekly, give you guys updates, all of that good stuff. And yeah, man, just always grateful just to see folks tuning in from around the world. So I'll just, before I get into things and let you know what's going on, I just wanted to give folks heads up going forward. So what's going to happen? Well, before I even jump into that, first, thank everybody. Thank all of you for tuning in last week to check out the Substantial Live from Home featuring Stephanie Gale. It was great. We appreciate all of the donations, man. We had so much fun. If you haven't checked that show out, be sure to go on the channel after this and check it out. I'll try to throw a link toward the end of today's broadcast so that way you can go back and watch the replay. But man, we had such a good time, man. And Stephanie is so amazing. She's so talented. And yeah, it was a great time. Like I said before, I don't know how many different ways I can say that. But yeah, man. So I appreciate all of you for tuning in. I see we got people in the chat right now watching from Belgium and other places in the world, man. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the Kin Man, German Arboza. I'm not German Arboza, Barza. I'm trying. It's a struggle, but I'm gonna try to say your name right. And Mr. Pom Pom and Landgau. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Those of you watching on YouTube, I appreciate you so much. So I just wanted to make this quick announcement before I go forward. So what I think I'm gonna begin to do and stay consistent with going forward for Substantial Weekly, because although I do make announcements on other platforms such as Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, et cetera, that we're going live and then try to get everybody to come to YouTube, sometimes people don't make it over, and that's largely because of the algorithm, because the algorithm wants you to stay on that platform. So going forward, Substantial Weekly will be happening across platforms, both here on YouTube and Facebook, and along with Twitch. But Substantial Live from Home for the rest of the year will remain exclusively live on YouTube, okay? So I just wanted to make that announcement before we move forward, just so you guys know. So it's been stated henceforth and forever, you know, but just wanted to give y'all heads up on that. Shout out to Ty Money the Ripper in the chat on Facebook, And also shout out to Tommy Hackett, Mental God, and Pats, all of y'all, man, for watching. Let me make sure. I'm just trying to make sure I show love to everybody who's been consistently showing love. Oh, nice afro. I ain't see you before, man. Peace, family. Good to see you up in here. Yeah, man, I'm just grateful. All is well, Kim, man. Thank you for asking. All right. And let's see who else we got. Kim, man's chilling, watching from work. That's love. That's love. Word up, man. Dope, dope, dope. Dope. All right, so it's great to see everybody, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And you already know that's the mantra. You know what I mean? So, hey, and look, speak of the devil. Shout out to Stephanie Gale. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel for more dope content. And more importantly, more dope music. Yeah, so let's get into things. So first and foremost, I wanted to remind everyone, give everyone heads up that today is Bandcamp Friday. So definitely, man, if you have the ability to support today, please do so if you can. Just to give you all heads up that Bandcamp Friday, if you don't know what Bandcamp Friday is, let me get you familiar. So Bandcamp Friday is something that Bandcamp started back at the top of the pandemic, and basically it's their way of giving back to musicians around the world by waiving their fee on the first Friday of the month. I know a lot of you know this already, but I'm just saying it for those who don't know. But today what I'm doing, of course, my music is available on Bandcamp, but I want you today to use the code BC Friday, which I'm dropping in the chat for you right now. BC Friday without the quotes for 15% off, okay? And that's going to last you not just for today, it will last until midnight on Saturday. So, definitely support if you can. As I've always said, man, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. So definitely, man, those of you who want to support what I do, Bandcamp is hands down one of the best places to do it. So please consider doing that if you haven't already. Lots of vinyl, t-shirts, hoodies, all types of dope stuff, hats, all of that. And so also recent projects. All of that's available on Bandcamp. And if you use that code BC Friday just for today and tomorrow, you can get 15% off. And if you cop today, Bandcamp waives their fee, which means I get 100% of the money minus processing fees taken out by PayPal. So thanks in advance for y'all continued support. But I definitely wanted to give you all heads up on that. I also wanted to remind you that, we do these weekly updates, just to make sure that you all stay informed, and this is not something I get paid to do, but your donations to the channel are always appreciated. You can contribute via the Super Chat feature, CASHAPP, VENMO, PayPal, however you choose to. And whatever you choose to do is always appreciated, but never mandatory. So thank you for the continued support. So again, Bandcamp Friday is officially popping right now. And just for you all to see what's on the channel real quick, let's take you on a brief tour, shall we? Let's take you on a tour to a happy place we call Bandcamp. All right, so you got strap in, and I will show you. Hey, hold on, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Joshua McGee. You know what I mean? We don't always get to see this good brother here. He is a OG Substantial Sunday supporter. Back when I used to do that with the fellas, and just happy to see you up in here, brother. Peace. And of course, Ice Killer, I see you, man. Shout out to you as well. Just would like to say thank you for beautiful work. Hey, Joshua, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the track. All right, we got Jersey up in here too. I'm not even going to try to say your name. We're just going to call you ACS because I don't want to butcher that joint. But shout out to you, man. All is well over here. Thank you for tuning in. But as I said, I was going to share real quick what's popping on my Bandcamp channel in case anyone has missed anything that's on Bandcamp right now. So let's take you there. All right. So as you can see, of course, we got Animal Arithmetic Volume 1 out right now. And then if we go over here to the discography, and that's the instrumental version. Then we also have the version with the voiceovers and my vocals. Keep Cooking Volume 1.5 is available. We got Winter Breaks 1 and 2. We Met in Tokyo instrumentals, the original version with the vocals produced by none other than Funky DL, Soundtrack for Fatherhood, and much, still going, much more. All right, music going all the way back to 2000 or 2001, including deluxe edition version of Home is Where the Art Is with the instrumentals. By the way, this year's the 10-year anniversary in September. And a lot more, man. So that's the music, the digital music. We also have lots of merch available too, from the Animal Arithmetic vinyl to triple pack, including that vinyl and others. The Mugen hoodie, this right here, the substantial Nuja Best collab t-shirt with all the songs listed and much more. So yeah, man, definitely if you guys can support on this wonderful Bandcamp Friday, it is always greatly appreciated. But yeah, man, shout out. Oh, we got Turkey tuning in. That's what's up. Peace. We got Mexico tuning in. That's love. All right. GG, peace. Good to see you, GG. Thanks for tuning in. And my man, MCP Blackheart, what's going on, family? Good to see you up in here, Maryland in the house. But yeah, man, so that's what I wanted to remind you guys of going on with Bandcamp today for Bandcamp Friday. Again, if you can support, it is always appreciated. Thank you guys so much. So let's get into other things, shall we? So I also wanted to give you guys heads up that recently the homies at Words, Beats, and Life dropped a new magazine, and they featured your boy on the mag. So definitely, man, check them out. They didn't do like a feature in the traditional sense. They just promoted the book that I have out right now called She Sees. And I just wanted to shout them out for the amazing work they do in the community. For those who don't know what Words, Beats, and Life is, it's a hip hop education based organization that operates out of Washington, D.C., but they do work globally, like as far as like hip hop education work in Uganda, different parts of France, South Africa, all over the world. And they recently released a magazine, and here is the link in the chat. It's popping up right about nowish. And if you haven't seen what the mag looks yesterday, because I was promoting it on social media, this is just a quick glimpse of what it looks like, and definitely worth checking out, man. Hey, thank you so much. I will definitely try my best to continue to keep up the good work. Thank you for the love and support, as always. But yeah, man, definitely check out the mag. It's really, really dope. You know, I'm honored to be in here, man. It's a lot of dope content. Shout out to my man RBI. And it's a really legit mag, man. It gives you a clear vision of what type of work they've been doing for years. And if you're looking for an organization that's doing work, quality work in the community to lift people up, but also doing it through hip hop, especially when people love to blame hip hop for the world's ills and talk about how bad hip hop is, when they're usually just talking about rap and rappers. They're not necessarily talking about hip hop, and they're only talking about specific types of rappers most of the time. But this is just more evidence of the work that hip hop has been doing, because those who forget, the fifth element of hip hop is knowledge. And so folks are doing in the work. So shout out to my man DJ RBI, who you see featured right here. You've heard him put cuts on a bunch of my songs over the years, or not a bunch of my songs, but a few of my songs over the years, including Live from the DMV with T. Lucas, and also Make It Home on a Soundtrack for Fatherhood. So definitely check out the mag. It's really dope. Yeah, man. You know, so let's keep it moving. Hey, we got London in the house. Peace, Kevin Ease. I see you. All right, Tsunami. Peace, Queen. Good to see you up in this joint. Always good to see you, sis. Hearns up in here watching on Facebook. I appreciate the love. Shout out to all of you guys tuning in. So, yeah, man. in other news, so next thing I wanted to talk about and get you all familiar with, right, is somebody and someone who is a special guest today. You know what I mean? I usually don't do guests on Substantial Weekly, but you know it's spring break, which means somebody was home to kick it with your boy. You know what I mean? Come hang with the old guy for a little bit. So hold on one second. I'm gonna bring her up, but I'm gonna give you a quick hint as to who she may or may not be. And look, she about to blow up the spot already because she already laughing. But man, I'm super excited to have Serenity in the house. And so yeah, man, I'm gonna bring her up in 1 second. I just want to make sure that y'all have this thing because she has a couple things going on, and we wanted to get y'all informed. So real quick, let's get this on the screen as I bring her up. So yeah, man, hold tight 1 second. Bong bong. This is her YouTube channel right here. All right. Peace Gamer Ren is is the tag name of my oldest daughter, Serenity. She is a YouTuber and has been at it for quite some time. She's in here trying not to destroy the studio real quick so she can slide in the shot. I'm gonna scoot over, give her some more space. Hold on. Check 1 2, bang bang. Hold up. Let's see. But yeah, man, here is the link to her YouTube channel right here. Do me a favor and make sure y'all subscribe because she is officially, as you can see, she's 20 subscribers away from hitting 200, right? Yeah. She's super excited. So let me bring her up on the screen real quick so y'all can see. Hold up. Let's do that right. Bong.
Thanks, guys. How you guys doing?
All right. So yeah, so I'm excited to have her on the channel. Let me give her a little bit more room. You're welcome. So yeah, hold on. Let's get her mic live too.
There we go. Check. What up?
1 2 1 2. All right, cool. So yeah, let me know if y'all can hear her okay, or if I need to turn her mic up at all, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey,
all right. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Peace Gamer Ren, aka my daughter.
Thank you for the
yes.
Demon Slayer earrings in the house.
She is excited. You know what I mean? Look, spring break. She's on turn up mode already. You know what I mean? Out here living her best life. But yeah, man. Oh, shout out to her mom in the
Hey, Mom.
in the chat as well. All right. So look, I just wanted to bring her on the show to talk about her YouTube channel a little bit. So y'all, because I know some of y'all are gamers, and man, she's out here putting serious work in on her YouTube channel, and I'm really proud of her. Let me take it off that view because that is not working. But anyway, so Serenity.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, glad I'm now on break at school, so I now have more time to, make more videos out because I already have like 2 shorts on standby that I might post either this week or next week.
Nice.
And we have more video games coming out this year, so I'm excited. Like, I'm a little sad that Breath of the Wild 2 got like delayed, but I don't want them to rush it, so we might get lucky. And plus, the game looks really good so far on the stuff they've shown, so I'm excited. Yes.
Oh, I can tell. Listen, I just asked her to give a little. She went in. She was like, "This is the plan. This is what's happening, folks." So again, if y'all haven't subscribed to her YouTube channel, make sure you do. She's been doing a great job. We helped you launch your channel
July 4th of 2020.
Yes. Wow. So it's about to be 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many videos have you done so far?
Let's see. I think it's been around 53, I believe.
53 videos.
Yeah, 53.
As you can see, she's been busy. Yeah. So 53 videos to date. And she's been doing a lot of shorts. Her shorts have been popping. I think you've had your first video do almost 1,000 views, right?
Yeah, it finally hit like 1K like a while ago. So I was like, wow.
That's awesome.
And like the total views are now like up to like, I remember it was like 4,000 in total. I don't remember. I always have to double check. But yeah, it's just like, great.
Yeah, to say the least. And so one of the cool things that we do occasionally on her channel, we do something called Daddy Daughter Game Night. And definitely wanted to give you all heads up about that, because I know some of y'all are parents just like me. And maybe some of y'all who are a little bit older, maybe you game with your parents, but it's something cool to check out. And I definitely wanted to get you all familiar with that. So let me bring that up on the screen so you all can see it. But yeah, definitely check out the playlist right here called Daddy Daughter Game Night. It's just all of the different times that we've come on together. Some of them are official Daddy Daughter Game Nights. Other times we're like reviewing games.
Or watching like the Nintendo Direct or any other things,
stuff. Absolutely. Like one of the things that we did was we checked out Nintendo Switch Sports. The demo version, because it doesn't come out until later
the 29th of April. So we got some time, but definitely I'm gonna be showing that on the channel. So
definitely, man. So that's gonna be exciting. But I think our next live from home, I said live from home. Our next Daddy Daughter Game Night is gonna be Saturday, April 16th.
Yes, the 16th. We'll be going back to Smash Bros. So we haven't gone there in a while, and also here's the thing, like if you guys want to recommend us games, please don't be afraid to ask, because we have my game catalog is very small, and it's mostly like single player games. So if you guys know like really good like co-op games that are on the Switch, please let us know, because like it's really fun. Like I don't mind the games that we originally play now, but
How many games do you have? Closer.
Okay, I don't remember. It was just like it's over 10, so it's maybe close to 20, because like once you reach like the max, like you now go to like a library full of all your games. So yeah, and some of them
and that's not including the fact that we have a bunch of retro games too. Like we have the whole NES pack and the Super NES pack and stuff like that too. But
Mario Party, yes, I have heard of that. I think that's also a really good game. It's family friendly and it's really fun. I played it over at my friend's house. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely. We got to check it out. We haven't checked it out yet. But I think on this next live we're gonna go with a classic, and we're gonna do we said we're gonna do Smash, right?
Yeah, Smash Bros.
Yeah, Smash Bros. So we'll do that. At one point we even did Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2 and stuff. So I could finally get some revenge, because she's usually mopping the floor with me whenever we do these lives.
Resident Evil, I have seen a little bit of some gameplay, mostly because everyone kept on talking about this like really tall vampire lady. That's all I know about it, but it's too much. Like I've played it. I haven't played it. I've watched
I was gonna say, have you now? Have you now? Oh, word. Have you now? She's 13, by the way. So yeah, certain games, we don't allow her to partake in. Not yet, But she's about to start high school, so eventually, we'll have some of those crazy games in there too. But yeah, man. All right, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like, I'm definitely interested in like also moving to maybe other consoles once I finally like get a bit more, traffic coming along the channel. Because like, if there's like a couple of games I wouldn't mind playing on like different consoles, it'd probably be like PC and maybe like PlayStation. Like those are the two I'm interested in. Xbox, yes and no.
Right.
But it's just like I'm just interested in them, especially that Spider-Man PS5 game that came out a while ago. Yeah, that looked.
Yeah, that looked crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, PC games, like I play Minecraft, but not that much as like Dream or like any other people that I've seen playing it. Like Dan TM, he used to play that a lot, but yeah, we'll see though.
Have you heard of Big Brain Academy on the Switch?
Oh yes, I've been seeing like it's like a really good brain game for you to play that helps with your knowledge and stuff. I've heard of it.
Something that maybe we should look into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps with like brain and like equations and stuff.
I mean, listen, I ain't getting no younger, so you know what I'm saying. You old man trying to stay sharp over here. You know what I mean? You hear me stuttering over here, so yeah, man. We'll look into it. Thanks for the recommendation. CM, shout out to you. Yeah. Out in I think you're still out in Colorado or somewhere like that. But shout out to you, man. Good to see you up in here. But yeah, man. So hold on.
Oh, Dig Dug. Yes, I've heard of that game.
Yeah.
It was shown on Stranger Things, like one episode where they met Max.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
See?
Retro game. Yep.
Memory.
Listen. You know what retro game I was playing recently and having a ball? Tecmo Bowl. But Switch, if you're watching, Nintendo Switch, I need y'all to add for the Super NES. I really, really, really need y'all to add Super Tecmo Bowl. Which Which is going to be a good and bad thing, because when they add Super Tecmo Bowl, I'm probably not going to be getting as much music done because I'm going to be playing full seasons. And that's going to be terrible. Full seasons, playoffs, hand going to be all blistered. I'm going to be in pain when I'm making beats. It's terrible.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
also
I mean?
plays Tetris. We got Tetris
Yes.
on the Switch, and like literally when he was playing it for like the first hour, he was just like complaining. It's just like, ah, dang it. And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
never
man.
seen him get this mad over a video game.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know me from my youth. Yeah, she doesn't know my old struggles. I definitely
There was another old game that I played on like the older versions. The first original Super Mario.
Yeah.
Okay, so my mom was watching me play the first level. I didn't know it was actually that difficult, but she was just watching me play it, and I'm like, you guys said this was hard. This is so easy. Why?
You see the disrespect?
And I actually got pretty
kids
far
nowadays.
in the game, but
She
like
did.
after a while, like it just like what?
That's crazy.
Great. But yeah, it's definitely fun.
Hey.
Breath of the Wild. Yes, I am. Okay, so I have it. I rage quit like when I first got it because I wasn't interested. Plus, I wasn't at the age limit for it. But on another, like I have two accounts that I'm playing on. One that I'm gonna be like actually showing videos of it, and another one I just play for fun. So I got pretty far. I beat like a couple Divine Beasts, but for the YouTube channel, I have to go to Kakariko Village, which I should be uploading this week or maybe next week.
Yeah, man.
But Breath of the Wild, it is so beautiful.
How many videos a week do you put up?
A week. Now that I'm posting shorts, it's around 4 maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
She's
this
been
week I
pretty
took
active.
like a little break since I
Right.
knew it was gonna be spring break. So.
Right. Yeah, so Michael Left, hey man, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat badge. Have a great weekend as well. What games are you waiting for, Serenity?
Splatoon 3, if you haven't noticed, I'm a big Splatoon fan.
Super.
Like literally, the only reason I actually felt like I remember back when I still had the Wii U and I used to play Mario Kart and Smash Bros for a while, and I got bored of it, so I was just scrolling my mom's iPad one day, just looking for like any new games or a new console. So I already knew the Nintendo Switch was coming out like 2017, and I think it was already 2018, so I didn't buy it yet. And then I saw this game like called Splatoon, and I'm like, what? So I watched the trailer, and I'm like, this game looks so colorful, but it's like a shooter. So I'm like, it's a kid-friendly shooter, finally. And plus, I was already getting bored of Fortnite, so I was just like, might as well. And yeah, I got that. I remember we had the trade in the Wii U. I'm still sad, but I mean,
I do miss the Wii U.
I do as well.
Man, one of the funniest memes I've seen over the last few days, which was mad disrespectful, but also hilarious and original.
Wait, no.
So they did a meme of the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock joint. I'm not going to get super into that. It's definitely disappointing on so many levels, but I also feel like a lot of folks are doing a whole lot of judging, considering. I mean, we know it's serious, but like at the same time too, I think we need to show a little more grace, because we've all had moments where we didn't make the best. We didn't set the best example. You know what I mean? It's just, some people on a way different platform, so they got a different level of pressure and expectations on them. But anyway, that's the most I'm gonna say. But this meme though, this meme. So yeah, man. So think of the song by Queen, right? We Will Rock You.
Oh no.
And they basically did the hands like hitting the table, so it's like boom, boom, and then the next picture for the clap sound was Will slapping Chris Rock.
No.
And then they repeated it, boom, boom. And then after that, they show the Nintendo Wii. They're like Wii, and then they show Will Smith's face, Will, and then they show Chris Rock's face, Rock, and then the finger pointing at you. That was brilliant.
Oh my God.
And pardon me, there was no explanation. It was just that, man, that and the Street Fighter joint where they made them look like the old graphics and stuff like that and it said Oscar fighter. Those hands down were the funniest ones for me. The level of disrespect was crazy.
Someone actually did a Splatoon meme of that where like when Will Smith like hit him, like it showed splatted Chris Rock, and I'm like,
crazy. Yeah, man. The internet remains undefeated. Yeah, man. The internet definitely remains undefeated. Mario Kart's a classic for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad they're bringing some of the old maps back, because like, and also the one thing I do regret from the Wii U is just like not playing Splatoon 1.
Agreed, Steph.
Like literally, I remember I went over to one of my friends' house. I think we went over to Sherm's house, and CJ actually had like Splatoon 1. Remember that? And so he letting me play it, and I'm like, why do I not have this game? And I'm like, I'm about to buy the Switch.
Right.
Oh boy.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna find it because it's too funny. It's too funny not to show y'all.
Oh god.
Yeah, hold on, I got it coming up. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Took you a little minute, but you're here now.
Of course, it's from Reddit.
Right. All right, hold on. I know. Look, just so you know, I know nothing about this Reddit that I'm about to pull on the screen, so don't think I'm endorsing them at all. It's just they just got the info I was looking for, and here it is.
Oh, Knockout City! I've heard of it. Yeah, I remember it from the last Nintendo RX EM Lugo.
It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, man, it's wild. Anyway, all right. So, on that note. So listen, we kind of already been into the questions and all of that, but yeah, man, we'll go ahead and start the Q&A. I do wanted to give you all heads up on a few things first, though. But let me go ahead and drop that Q&A banner up here so we can officially get it started. Bang, bang, Q&A time out this piece. Also, at this point, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already or liked the video, please do that now-ish. Quick reminder, those of you who have heard the new song that I did with Orion song and Avacie, the joint is called Beautiful Work. Please, if you haven't already, be sure to check that out. For those who don't know, it was just added to Bandcamp today, so make sure you head over there and check it out. I'll put the link to the single up here in a second. But yeah, man, super proud at how well that song has been received and just how dope it came out, man. The love has been tremendous. The link should be popping up in the chat in a second. But definitely, man, check it out if you haven't. Shout out to everybody watching across the different platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch as well. But yeah, man, let's catch up with these comments real quick, and then we'll jump into the Q&A. I'm going to need y'all friends code for the Switch. Have y'all tried that dodgeball game on steroids called Knockout? No, Knockout City?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember seeing like a trailer for it back when they did like a Nintendo Direct. I don't know if it was like, I think it was from February or either September or at E3, one of those. But yeah, I've heard of it. It looks really fun. It was definitely like a surprise seeing that game. Like, it felt like a mix of Fortnite, Ninjala, and yeah, I think it was just a mix of that, but with like, Knockout.
Yeah, man.
But, like, it looks interesting. I'll say that.
Hey, cool. Warpath, you are quite welcome, man. I'm so happy with how things came out, and of course, Steph is amazing. So we had such a great time. Let me know who y'all would like to see next on Substantial Live from Home. I was thinking about Malcolm Jackson. I know we spoke. That would be really unique because he's a percussionist and he makes instrumental projects. And so it would be a great chance for y'all to get more familiar with his stuff. So I was thinking about making him the next guest. I know we've spoken about it. So I just need to confirm things with him. I also am considering bringing on Orion Song and Avacie to do a set as well, because Orion Song's a dope singer, songwriter, and he also plays ukulele. And then Avacie is a dope producer who plays ukulele and I think guitar and keys and maybe some other instruments I'm not familiar with. Also was planning on hollering at Mega Ran at some point as well. And thinking about bringing on the legendary Kokai, maybe some of my other music friends too. So let me know who some of the guests you would like to see on here. And I'll see what I can do. All right. And apologies on the sound quality. The issue that we have sometimes is, of course, I want to always make it in stereo, but sometimes when I put it in stereo and do 1080p, it basically kind of makes the video a bit choppy. So it's like I'm gonna have to choose to either sacrifice the quality and maybe bring it down to 720 and to keep the audio quality up really high, or vice versa. So let me know what y'all would prefer. I'm gonna try to make some adjustments on my end as well. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up on that to let you know that I know. Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate that nice afro. That song is fire. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying beautiful work. All right. Blackheart says, I found a lot of gaming systems when I was working waste management. I got a Wii U in about 5 weeks. God.
Wow.
Come up.
My God.
It's amazing that people just threw those in the trash. Like,
Those things were so, like, look at all the games.
that's insane. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, shout out to my man Blaze.
Ooh,
hey, bro. Yeah, man. That would be dope. We did one beat session and that went really well. So I think the cool thing is if I bring Kokai on, you know, Kokai is a super dope producer, and I think he has a portable setup, so we could do a beat set right here. Where, you know, maybe him and I go back and forth on beats and stuff. He's been doing beats way longer than I have, so I'm probably gonna get ate up. But it's gonna, you know, I'm gonna do what I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm a scrappy individual. I'm gonna do what I can. You know what I mean? But thanks for the recommendation, brother. I owe you an email, man. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, and I got like 4 or 5 emails bare minimum sitting in draft right now that I got to send out. Yeah, it's been insane. But yeah, man, brother, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely a solid pick for sure. Hey, love from Tokyo. Thank you so much for watching. Word, Tsunami. Speaking of it, man, yo, we got to get up soon. I'll try to give you a call. If not today, sometime tomorrow, maybe, you know, so we can catch up just to see where you at with things. And hopefully we can pick up where we left off at some point, and build. All right. Let's see. Making beats because I like Nujabes. Best word. That's what's up. Tommy Hackett says the insight into your creative process is one thing I love about these videos. So whoever inspires you is who I'm most interested in. Honestly, wow.
I like the One Piece pick.
Yeah. So definitely something to think about. So yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at Kokai for sure because Kokai, man. One, he has a book that's coming out later this year. I think it's coming out in November, and it's called You Are CASHAPP. And that title is a bit off-putting, right? But like, it's because he talks about the music industry and how long he's been in it, his experiences and all of that. And he's basically making reference to how the industry views artists, right? How musicians are viewed and how basically we're viewed as condiments. Right, we're used to make other things better and stuff, and yeah, we make things taste great and this, that, and the third. But we're oftentimes undervalued because there's so much of us in supply out here that, you know, there's no shortage of condiments in the world right now to pick from, and so we're treated right. Mambo sauce may be the greatest of condiments. You know, if you're going to be a condiment, be mambo sauce. But yeah, man, like. You know, I just started reading it and stuff. I got an advanced copy, man. So shout out to Kokai. But I definitely would love to have him on because so much that I've done in my career since 2007. I'm going to say since 2008 because we met in 2008, I believe. And then or maybe 2007. But we really started building shortly after that and spending time getting to know each other. And since I've known that brother, man, he's given me so many gems to help me step things up and be a better artist. Yeah, man, that's my brother from another mother. So I think that would be a great guest to have on. And if you've never seen the type of fool that Kokai can be, oh my God, he is one of the funniest dudes I know. And that's saying a lot because I know some funny dudes, some really funny guys. You know what I mean? Some of which... Yeah, Mason's pretty funny too. Some of my homies are actual comedians, and I would say that Kokai just on some just some kicking it, maybe funnier than some of the comedians I know, which is crazy. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I think I'm gonna holler at Coke because he could definitely be an in-studio guest for sure. So I'll see what's up with him. But yeah, man. Let's see what else we got. Look at that one. All right, hold on. Oh, hey, shout out to Alex. Welcome. All right. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying beautiful work. Have you done one with Mason? And yeah, definitely Mega Ran and Zed would be that'd be dope too. Yeah, I'll see what's up. I haven't done one with more than one guest, and just so y'all know, because of the fact that I typically split the I split whatever's donated with the guest, right? And so that means that if we raise very little money, if we get $5 in donations, then me and this person who probably gets 10 times that to go perform live, and in some cases way more than that, to perform it, or like in some cases some of these homies get like 50 times that, or more to perform. So like a lot of times when people do these things with me, they're doing me a solid, and we only make money from the donations. So there has been some where we made very little, as low as like $14 to $50, and there's been other times where we made a lot more. So yeah, it's one of them things that if I do it and they come, I definitely, whatever support y'all can give will be appreciated, because obviously they're not going to keep coming if if I can't guarantee they walk away with a little something. So so just keep that in mind, but no pressure. All right. That's a great question, Tsunami. So okay, yeah, definitely shoot me a text so I got that locked in. All right. Yeah, I feel you, sis. It be like that sometimes. I definitely been there. Yes, Bandcamp, the dad hats you only get one, so you have to, when you order, it'll ask you to pick which color you want. All right. Let's see. I'm a fan from Chile and found followed the race for a long time. I do not understand much English, but I take the time to translate the songs and feel them. Thanks always for the good work, and thanks for and thank you for making new music. Yep. Hey man, it's my pleasure. I'm just happy that I still enjoy making music and it's still fun to me for the most part. So, thank you all for still listening. You know what I mean? Thank you all for being here. I'm greatly appreciative of you guys. How is Marcus? Waiting for a new project from Bob Alloy. So Marcus is doing well. Last we spoke, I got to check in with him soon. But yeah, so nothing official in the works right now for Bob Alloy. I do have to circle back with him because we were talking about putting Winter Breaks on vinyl finally. So, we'll probably make it so one side is Winter Breaks 1, and then the B side is Winter Breaks 2. So that's something we were looking into not too long ago, and maybe we'll circle back to that soon. But of course, that's contingent on how much you all want it. If y'all would want Winter Breaks on vinyl, we'll see what we can do, and we'll keep you posted. All right, let's see. Hey man, listen. Serenity is the Spanish speaker over here. Serenity knows way more Spanish than I do.
Yeah. Thank you, Duolingo.
Yeah, she said thank you, Duolingo. Yeah, she's been in the Spanish emergence program since
first grade.
First grade, yeah.
But, I can say something, but I've also been with the same people since first grade, so it's kind of hard when you're hearing a bunch of people talking about one thing and then you're like, right. Speak in Spanish.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad on some level that I'm gonna have a class that's not gonna have a lot of people I know, so I'll focus.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's friends. So.
But she definitely knows more Spanish than me, And you did you ever download the Creole joint on Duolingo?
Yeah, I downloaded it a while ago. So I have Creole, Japanese, and Spanish.
Nice.
I'm mostly working on Spanish.
All right, that's what's up. All right, let's see what we got. Just want to take a moment to give you your flowers, man, especially since Serenity is next to you. As a father myself, you and your music have been such an inspiration to help to my overall growth. Man, I appreciate that, Joshua. Thank you, man. And that's a great picture with you and your daughter too, man. That's so awesome. Black Daddy Gang. Okay, squad. Yeah. So, man. So before I go, I definitely wanted to give you all heads up about events that are coming up. So for those of you who are in the DC area, one event that's coming up is Up and Up. I'm going to drop a link for you guys. It's called the Up and Up Open Mic. Now, even though it is an open mic, they usually have what I like to call ringers, right? Like they invite a lot of guests like me and other homies who have known them. Shout out to Truth from Godzilla. He's the organizer of it, and Up is a company that he runs with his brothers. And yeah, man, you know, and so he over the years has had people like myself, the band Mambo Sauce. Stevie Wonder has literally just come through his open mic before, because Stevie Wonder was living in the DMV at one point, and Stevie Wonder's guy who plays harmonica, who I forget his name, used to pop up all the time. People like Moo Fresh would come through. I've seen Odyssey just come through there on the Humble. At one point in time, their Up open mic was so popular that they used to say, because it was on a Tuesday night, I think it was in the newspaper, they were like, Tuesday is the new Friday, is the way they used to promote it. And it's been reviewed by the Washington Post. It's a really, really dope event. This is a link to it. I will be there on the 14th of this month, just popping up. I'll probably do like a song and a half or something like that. And Precious Joubert will be there. I'll likely be rocking with Sound of the City, her band that she leads. And it's going to be great, man. It's going to be a good time. You know, first time for a lot of people back out in the world or whatever since things shut down again. So, yeah, I think you all should come through.
And that's also a couple of days before our Daddy Daughter game night.
Yes, 2 days before Daddy Daughter game night. So you could, you know, if you're in the DC area, you can come hang out in person and see that event, which will be a good time. And if you can't attend that, just make sure you subscribe to Serenity's channel so you can watch Daddy Daughter game night with her and I, and watch me get my tail whooped in Smash Bros. Somebody asked you to say something in Spanish, or if you know what that says, because I definitely don't.
What? Hold on, let me see.
Yep, maybe scroll it back down. Si hombre.
I don't know that one word. I know some of it.
Ojalá is how you say it, maybe?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can understand, like, I can look at I can look at a sentence in Spanish and might understand bits and parts of it. Speaking, it's also really difficult. Like, sometimes
she doesn't get a lot of practice speaking it. She spends most of her time reading it, translating it, and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Duolingo kind of pushes you to like speak in it sometimes. So I could say like one sentence. It's like, "Hola, yo soy such and such," or "I love eating pizza," or like yo quiero comer pizza. Something like that. I sound broken.
She knows how to say hi, and she knows how to get her food. I mean, you know, listen, it's better than me. All right.
Google Translate.
Right.
See, no, I don't. See, I don't use Google Translate that much for Spanish because sometimes it'll just switch to like the formal or the informal. So I'm like, no.
Right.
For Japanese, it sucks.
Yeah, it's definitely terrible for Japanese a lot of times.
Yeah, because
it'll give you the gist though of what's being said.
Like, because one time I had a couple people on my popular short a while ago that hit 1K. Like, they were in. Most of my viewers now are from Japan. Shout out to everyone that's watching from Japan.
Hey.
So yeah, like they were commenting, and I'm like,
"Konnichiwa."
And yeah, I was just like, what are they saying? And I'm like, find a better Google Translate, and they were just talking about how one of my characters were laggy. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. They're like, can you say in Japanese? I'm like, I'll use Google Translate, but it might not work.
Oh, real quick. So let me answer this question real quick. So someone asked New York show. So the only New York thing that I'll definitely be doing this year that I know of so far is I'll be back at Anime NYC. We're trying to see if we can set up a performance this time, which would be cool. No promises, you know, because a lot of people are still very concerned about COVID. And so some of these places are looking to keep it with more traditional concerts as opposed to like standing room only type events. And so, you know, we'll see. We've built a pretty good rapport with them so far. So fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and we'll be having like possibly panels there as well, like more panels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see. I re-listened to a few songs with Pace Rock, and I was wondering, did anyone know what he was becoming? Did he stop rapping for good? I've read somewhere that he was a DJ now. So do you have any news? So yeah, he still DJs here and there. He actually runs a restaurant in Florida. I forget what part, but I believe it's a spinoff of Nujabes's brother's ramen restaurant in Tokyo, but it's in Miami. I forget the name of it, but yeah. So I know he's doing that. He's always kind of had his hand in a bunch of different things over the years. But yeah, rapping isn't something that he's really doing much of at this time. Usually, the only time I ever see him rapping is when we do the Nujabes tributes and stuff. And even then, he's still hesitant to do it. You know. Let's see.
You like pizza? Yes. I actually was able to understand the entire Spanish sentence a while minutes ago.
Let's see. Another question. So Stan, who is most unlikely musician you are a fan of? Like someone from a totally different genre of music that nobody would expect. Huh.
I probably won't even know this, so.
I'm trying to think. I'm a big Portishead fan. I don't know that. I mean, I don't know if that's too far off of people's radar, but a big Portishead fan. I've been a big Daft Punk fan for the longest.
Yes.
But you know, I mean, those are different genres, but I don't think it's completely unexpected for some. Who else? The El Michelle's Affair, but again, like, you know, it's a different genre, but Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, rest in peace to Sharon Jones. Another one. Who else do I love?
Got it.
I love
Tsunami.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Tommy. Thank you for translating that. Some other folks I like. I don't know if I'd call myself a super fan, but I've found myself really loving some Johnny Cash music over the years. I love a great story, and yeah. Also, who was it I was about to say? This isn't necessarily like a fan of one particular artist per se, but I love musicals, right? Like when we talk about movies, I love musicals, like because I just find it really, I think people underestimate, because like if you're not a person who's into musicals, it's easy to see it and be like, oh, this is corny. But they have no idea how hard it is to tell a succinct story, like in rhyme, right? Over several hours. That's hard. Like it's hard to do it. Right. It's hard to do it in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Let alone several hours. Now, a movie that was inspired by West Side Story, or it took a little influence from West Side Story, Dancer in the Dark. Oh, Bjork. That's another person. Bjork. I'm a huge fan of Bjork.
I haven't even heard
Hunter.
of these.
Oh my God, Hunter's crazy. Another favorite song by Bjork is Possibly Maybe. Like my favorite line from that song, she says, as much as I definitely enjoy solitude, I wouldn't mind perhaps spending a little time with you. Sometimes. Hey, young, that line's fire. Like that's so fire. Of course, I ain't say it the way she said it, but yeah, Bjork fan. Who else?
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, man, I can name a few more, but those are just some. I like the artist name. It's artist named Moses from.
Moses.
Yeah, Moses is dope. I'm trying to think of newer artists. A lot of the stuff I'm saying is kind of old, but yeah.
What's that?
Who I've been playing around you?
No, it's just like, I mean, he's technically in the same category as you, but he's also from Maryland. What's his name? He raps. He's younger, like a bit younger, like a new one.
Yeah.
Forget, you've shown like some music videos of him. I don't know his name though. He's been shown on The Breakfast Club sometimes.
Oh, Corday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
That's hip hop though. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's probably don't count of what they were asking,
new.
but yeah, Corday's dope. I like Corday.
Okay.
But yeah, man, thanks for the question.
Ramen, yes.
All right, so here's hoping, man. That's awesome. He's ramen stands. Yeah.
We're about to go have ramen.
It says, do you like any metal or anything like that? I don't listen to a lot of heavy metal per se. I did used to listen to a lot of Kurt Cobain and stuff when I was younger. I think everybody was just kind of into his music at one point. You know, it was like the only rock stuff that would get played at our school dances, right? Like because of how big it was and stuff. And so I actually have like Nirvana's music and stuff.
Oh, Nirvana, yeah.
Yeah, Nirvana's dope.
There's so many Nirvana shirts at my school.
Who else I used to listen to? other random stuff I would listen to. It's not like I had all their music, but like songs like Sneaker Pimps, the Supreme Beings of Leisure, 07. 07's dope. Air. I think who else? I'm trying to think of who else, man. So many people, man. I'll be here all day. All right, interesting. I read Rakim's book recently, and he mentioned his love for Frank Sinatra. Didn't expect that. Word. I mean, yeah, man. Like, you know, Frank Sinatra, I think, was respected by so many. I've seen a lot of like black men of a certain age who loved and respected his music, and also because, you know, like he worked with some jazz musicians and was respected by some of the greatest musicians out there. And so depending on who you listen to, I could see you liking Frank Sinatra, absolutely. I gotta be me. What else can I be? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Bjork is everything. I concur, Steph. Hit her up, Stan. I'm waiting for the collab. That would be crazy. My mind would be blown to bits. My song is Unison from yeah. Another great one. I love her too. Let's see. I noticed that quite a few people who make beats love Bjork. Interesting. Yeah, because the production is nuts. Like her voice takes some getting used to. And man, I highly recommend if you're a person who can deal with like really sad, depressing movies, and you like musicals, and you like Bjork, or you're interested in what Bjork's music is like, I highly recommend checking out the movie Dancer in the Dark. I own the movie, but I do not watch it much because it is so sad. But it's really dope because she's a woman who has this condition where she's losing her vision, and she found out that her son now has the same condition, and she's concerned about him, and so she's trying to make money to pay for this procedure to help him. Right now, whenever she has these moments during the day, because she works at this factory, where she starts to daydream, and whenever she daydreams, like it's shot with this camera that makes it look like, you know, it was shot with someone's home camera most of the film. But whenever she daydreams, everything is in bright, vibrant color, and then it turns into a musical. So it's really not a musical in the traditional sense, where if you cut out all of the daydreaming parts, it's just a regular movie. But whenever she daydreams, it turns into a musical because she was a big fan of musicals. Even the way the movie starts is very similar to how West Side Story starts, the original version of West Side Story. So definitely check that out, man. If you're a fan of Bjork and you haven't seen that, you're missing out because there's some amazing music in it, and it's just really well done, but it ain't for everybody. It's barely for me because, again, like I feel like if you dealt with certain experiences in your life, certain movies can be very triggering. And then if you're a person that's just dealt with a lot of high stress situations and stuff, and like, you know, me doing youth work over the years where I was working with at-risk youth, coming home after dealing with a rough day of kids coming to you talking about suicide, or, you know, you having to mediate between a police officer and a student, or you having to visit students in prison, or a long list of the other stuff that I've done over the years, going into like neighborhoods I grew up in, really rough neighborhoods, and doing home visits to talk to parents about why their kid ain't been to school in 45 days. Like, yo, like coming home and then trying to watch all that stuff, it took its toll. So like when people kind of get on me for watching like comic book movies and all of this fantasy stuff, I'm like, bro, I got to get escape somewhere, B. Especially when you out here doing the work, like it's a bit much, but I still recommend that movie, even though it is very triggering. If you're a person who has been taken advantage of by people you trusted and stuff like that, or you have people who deal with certain illnesses and they've been taken advantage of and stuff, that movie will get you upset because it is not a happy ending. That's the most I can tell you. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. Thanks for the in-depth answer. Appreciate the time you took to list so many. Hey man, it's all love. All love. Come through with the vocals. Oh man, I ain't listening. Oh, you want me to sing that joint? As much as I No, I'm not gonna do it. Definitely enjoy solitude. I'm not gonna do it. I wouldn't mind. Okay, I'm stop. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely gotta check that out. Thanks for the suggestion. Any song suggestions for Bjork? My two favorites out the gate, Hunter and possibly maybe. Those are the ones that always come to mind first because those are the ones that I used to play the most. I definitely would recommend checking out any of Portishead's work. Their first two projects were some of my favorites, so definitely check them out. They've been sampled by a bunch of different rappers over the years and stuff. Somebody else I dig too, man, Minahan Street Band. I always mention them, but like, yeah, y'all can't get enough of them. El Michelle's Affair is dope too.
Also, quick note, I stand corrected. I actually have 61 videos.
Hey, pound.
And now I'm at 186. Let's
okay.
go.
Shout out to everyone who's been following Serenity's YouTube channel. She's been doing great work. But hey, y'all.
Oh, one last question.
One last question, and then we're going to dip. Let's see, Serenity, do you have a career choice you think you'd get to pursue after high school? Great question.
Yeah, I've actually been like talking to my parents about this like for a while. Like after high school, like I'm still like mixed, but like there are like some career choices that I do love or just like love doing right now. It's like I love writing. I love doing some digital art on the side, mostly digital art, like paper and pencil. I prefer digital art since there's a lot more stuff. Plus, I get to use pictures. That's why I love making my thumbnails for videos. It's like really easy. And photography. Photography is like one of the other things. Like if I'm not able to do one thing, I will still be happy if I do for photography because I have a good eye.
I think so. Yeah, we've been telling her for years. Like she has a pretty good eye.
Like I'll wake up like one day and I'll see like the sun and the moon like nearby, and I'm like, where's my phone? Where is my phone?
Until we get her because you used to have that camera we gave you a while ago. We gotta get you a new one. But yeah, man.
Yeah, those are like probably the main things that I do. But like right now, when I'm in high school, like the jobs I want to do, work at Barnes and Noble.
She's a pretty good writer too.
Yeah, work at Barnes and Noble, Target, or at a Starbucks if it's inside the Target.
She's trying to work places where she could benefit from copping the things because she spends a lot of time in bookstores, so she's trying to get the discounts. You know what I mean?
So like during my break, I'll just make myself a mocha latte, and then go like check out or just like get a manga book from the shelf, and then just like.
Hey, that's what's up.
187, let's go. Thank you.
You're killing it. I know you caught it. The 187 is the call for like a murder. So that's kind of dark. That's why he was like, whoa. But you see what I did there. All right. Yes, photographer is a great skill. And the cool thing about being a photographer, you could do that and your digital art, and you could be a writer. You don't necessarily have to choose per se.
Also known as a black of all trades.
A black of all trades. Yes. And that's a great segue to go ahead and wrap it up, folks. Hey, thank y'all so much, man, for watching. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing so. If you haven't subscribed to Serenity's channel yet, please make sure you do that as well. Yeah. Just another friendly reminder that beautiful work is out right now, streaming everywhere. So please, if you haven't done so already, definitely check it out. I believe the song is on its way to 5,000 streams on Spotify, and that's not including everywhere else, man, that people have been showing love. So thank y'all so much. Also out right now, Animal Arithmetic Volume 1 is available, streaming everywhere. Both the instrumentals and the album have received nearly 200,000 streams across all platforms. And so let's go, team, go. I appreciate everybody. Yeah, man. And the vinyl is available right now. So again, if you didn't know, it's Bandcamp Friday. Please consider supporting on Bandcamp. Today you get 15% off. 15% off if you use the code BC Friday. So BC Friday, 15% off of everything on Bandcamp. Please and thank you. The support is always appreciated. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So yeah, man. But we are going to stab out of here. That's dope. Artistry runs deep in the family, clearly. Yes, it does.
Especially
absolutely.
In Destiny. She will probably be like a fashion model or something. Or like a director. Because she always loves like putting little characters and then taking a picture. I'm like, it's so adorable. Yeah,
Dezu's sassy. Yeah, my youngest daughter is very sassy. You know, she's a girly girl, and that's and her grandmother is very happy about that.
Bless us for singing outro.
Hey, Warpath, hey man, I appreciate folks like you. You know, it's balance in the universe, and we need that.
Perfectly balanced.
All right. Brighten my day to see the bond you two have. That's love. Thank you, sis. Appreciate it. God bless you and yours too. All right. Bless us with the singing outro. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll show up. Let me see. This is what I'll do. Right. I see what you did there. You know what I'm gonna do? Rather than a singing outro, I'll let you hear a song I'm writing right now for a collab with a producer, and so I'll let you hear the verse that I just finished writing.
Maybe a longer one.
Yeah,
Just a smidge.
Yeah, so I will close out with this. Let's take this off the screen, and I'll send y'all off with this a cappella. Bear with me. I'm probably gonna mess up a bunch of times, and I'm not gonna do it to the beat. But it's like they told me everything that I couldn't do, told me everything that I should have done, showed me everything that I shouldn't choose, then showed me everything that I could have won, told me everything that I should be, and it's everything that they ain't. On God, from what I can't see, you ain't qualified to tell me what I can and can't do. If you never try to never fail, can you truly recognize if I ever will fall? Then I rise to be better still. Get by till we make more paper than Hammer Mill. Turn a skeptic to a zealot, cause I died working toward it for I live to regret it, whether lost in the force or off course in the desert. I'ma forge what we got into the little slice of heaven bedded. And the chorus goes something like, I remember doing shows with no per diem. It's like, I remember doing shows with no per diem. Shit on by promoters, but the fans hope to see them. Some hope to be them. Went from dive bars and clubs to shows at museums. No cap, no DM, but the message is direct. Everything you put in is exactly what you get. Yeah, one more thing, don't forget, a check never outweighs integrity or respect, or something like that. All right? So we out of here, man. All right? I appreciate you all so much. That's something new I'm cooking up. I don't know when it's coming out because it's not for my project. But yeah, it will be dope. But peace to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hey. Aisha Willis, peace. Good to see you up in here. Hey, exclusives always. You know what it is. All right. Yes, Steph. When Dezu looks at herself in the mirror,
she'll be just like,
oh man, yeah, she's like, she is her biggest fan. You know what I mean? And that's pretty serious because we are big fans of her. But she loves herself, and that's a beautiful thing.
If someone compliments her, she's like, "Oh, you're so adorable," and she's like, "Thank you, I know." And
yeah, like, no, she says, "I know," and then I got to remind her most times and be like, "Say thank you." She's like, "Oh, thank you." You know, so yeah, so we working on her. But hey, man, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Bye.